Dr. Baker, welcome.
Well, Rena, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
When people hear about carnivore, you arguably have the most experience out of anyone on the planet, and millions of people have started the carnivore diet and cured diseases that doctors could not even fix, even with surgery. But when people Google the word carnivore, they're going to see things like carnivore is restrictive, it's dangerous, and it's going to increase the risk of heart disease, which is going to scare a lot of people from even starting this lifestyle. So, in this episode, Dr. Shawn Baker is going to prove why an animal based diet is optimal, what people are doing wrong when they start a carnivore diet, and what happened when Dr. Baker tried fruit in his carnivore diet. So, Dr. Baker, to kick things off, you wrote this book, Carnivore Diet, which put a name to this nutritional lifestyle. Why did you write that book?
Well, funnily enough, I was asked to write the book. It wasn't my intention to write the book. The publisher actually contacted me after I'd been on the Joe Rogan podcast for the first time, and it was talking about my adventures in just eating a bunch of meat, which sounded crazy at the time. But they thought it might be worthy of a book, so they asked me to do that. And so I kind of reluctantly agreed to do it. I didn't, like I said, I'm not by training or desire a writer of any sort, but it ended up, and I had a nice editor, so I think we ended up putting together a pretty decent book, which was kind of written for just the average person. That it wasn't overly scienced to where it was difficult to read, but it had enough, I think, in there to keep it I think reasonably credible.